ato force nyanko ponshano
Nyamishano
on kind of most or drum mine but on yano kwafo
adai
ato force nyano kwafo you ato force and essay I've studied Ghana's economy for some time now and without mincing words Ghana has the potential when it comes to tax revenue mobilization. We don't necessarily have to increase taxes before you rake in revenue. We have the handles. What we need to do is to improve compliance.
Okay.
And the tax net in the MBM.
Okay.
Near making sure so be able to. Make the cacao most of it. Supreme de cacao most. Na yanjini ye.
Okay.
A quiet before so be no. Into yes, then.
Yamanana and Mahama 8 months animal. On your careful. Na 8 months, over 6 months. They say you can be a slow down because you're on 8 months. Say 8 months, no baby out there, yeah. You're more grace period. Jiwani to parties I can say, do what you want to do. But a year from here, you're more grace period. Don't take advantage of your grace period, no. It is so disrespectful as a country say, what they emra obabe jisika free Ghana for. Then you take it to Parliament, that same day is my passing. What kind of disrespect is that?
That's a certificate of agency.
That's a woman there. One for Buama. D-Levy. D-Levy. Chagana nile test there. If we that was a
D. A F
T A B C D
E F.
Tiabe chiana.
I bet you back.
According to a finance minister, no. I read the simple. And one say, "Doom so be a con." Kwakwe doom light no.
Okay.
A hard drain.
Okay.
And untino, ye pese a cap over something billion dollar. You two free ho.
Okay.
Said the 2016, you two in every one's an year corner. You want to repeat the same thing.
Wow.
But I said, bit me to here's cash, we are cash inflow. Now, when you one year scan, simple. You say fuel first, motor 17. 17 cedis per liter. Say you have about 12 liters per liter. Now about 12 liters. Yes, say every single liter be able to be ano. You had 1 cedi air toso.
Auto liter be
the 1 cedi.
It is a mekai 50 liters. Now some 50 liters.
V8 for no. Kwakuna padosen is V8 to chroma.
Okay.
ATM fan is say wakwa ye be 35, 40 for V6. Even so is V6 engine. Now what you per liter be just 1 cedi.
1 cedi.
Na yem fan solve doom so. Kwakuti we den kan boni o.
Ato force nyanko ponshano.
Nyamishano.
On kind of most or drum mine no. But on yano kwafo.
Adai.
Ato force nyano kwafo.
Kwakwadai.
And then omo say politics on supreme obia we kira ekwan bi obefa so a obeba ban nim no enne hia no. Enyem mo a obefa so de abo nipa. NPP wo opposition. If we could the next 3 years at the better about see ye been abesatete. A quire befa so at the babamuno any here. Na January this year, 2025, you're out of forcing. If I'm permitted to even read, my
man, what am I
made the man to see our enche, supreme 15 seconds, and I made the man.
And I said, I did be in here, I 15 seconds.
Also, that make us made the link and I'm there sending on.
But when I put you, say, give us a new picture.
Oh, send the picture. Yeah, boys, yeah, baby.
Yeah, wish me a Christopher.
Your boys see birthday,
birthday, my Christopher.
Say Christopher, then so they are so temporarily. Nana, we there. I'm a you, minimum said the Messiah, no, and I just a stone. I'm in the call WhatsApp, and I'm in Pama, you know, so was it WhatsApp? What will it maybe? Okay. Now, I'm simple man. Now, I'm starting first row. Why? Okay. I'm starting first row from a Supremo. Unya no ama na yengina ya kenkan bi. Unya ya no ama. Supremo said na Americano. Ankanya ne bone so.
Okay.
Ebi mamensa nso nka se Nyankopon sha you out to force doctor.
Amen.
That's what I've been to.
What been pa.
Yes.
Now we go for $1 free.
Yeah, what been papa.
You was single digit.
Yo says dollar about 9.
Me say 950 something.
But 10 rows and rich Mahama kasa say on experts in the akasa almost say $1 no the true year between 10 to 12. They were home between 10 to 12. And I think sister now they are trying to manage it within that na Supremo you were out of forcing asama mo say onyu bia or ye no kwafo.
Okay.
Because you do a minor share NDC nsa Yura Mahama nimdiemu yebeko mate Yura Mahama nimdiemu obonidin so person ko no na Ghana sika semo de onhwe so man but once ye bold dia ye wo kwan a wo se ye fa so okay wo se wo appointment committee ye veto ye toto ano na di nkomo Yura to force en koye okodi nkomo bi na city news or website Letitia Troll bi so obetimi de ato so amamia Yura to force en essay they buy ready Yura to force en kama me top no o de me ko soro na me ma supremo headline na nka be bo me pa soro na nka me man headline quick
yeah
aso school
okay
and I was screenshot to or say I will not introduce new tax okay yes yanko
sabrada
ato forcing Letitia say January 13 2025
okay
or say I will boost revenue without introducing new taxes.
Okay, first of all, is this a new tax? Because when you see I say 0.75 be ordered that.
Supremo.
It's in a increasing in normally 1 cedi abeka.
And yes, said the SCI ni bia tax na ni ayen fofo. Yanko enough yanko the auto force and ankasa kai. Auto force and say auto force so as at that time he was the minister designated Kosro Kakrama me and metima kan ye. Now Auto Forcing has underscored the importance of compliance in enhancing Ghana's revenue.
Okay.
He believes there is no need to increase taxes, given the country's substantial potential in revenue mobilization.
Okay.
Quote, Auto Forcing, I have studied Ghana's economy. What's my culture? I know what Tenasia Pemeni Jacobi more boys now your research was studied. I've studied Ghana's economy for some time now, and without mincing words, Ghana has the potential when it comes to tax revenue mobilization. We don't necessarily have to increase taxes before you rake in revenue. We have the handles. What we need to do is to improve compliance.
Okay.
And the tax net in the MBM.
Okay.
Near making sure so be able to. Make the kakre almost a Supremo de kakre almost. Na yanjiji ni ye.
Okay. Okay.
A quite be faso ebe ya no. Enti den. E den see Supremo. Ye hu bi dante bi da. All of a sudden, Supremo, all of a sudden no. Ye sorry this year yakwa read budget. Hey Supremo bi wo mpa. Yakwa read budget this year. Papa ya ne bekin kan budget train somewhere around March.
Yeah.
Anka want to kran train. Say ye twa 11 Supremo wa me mo ma ba so mo twa 11 mo so. Ye twa 11 mo no. Yes, sounds way withholding taxes on betting is free.
And say, and then I'm in so but me
yes.
Me vaccine me can show say, you're planning a trip, a 7-9-7 day trip.
Wow.
You call one Kenya. If you Kenya, you go Dubai. If you Dubai, and you go Abu Dhabi. You go G. Obia Jinani. Obse. Any generally a baby. Na yen jekese you say the sika every time be form
yeah
double occupancy say mo room na e be giama mbeda no open double na 1956 and a single occupancy near 2216 na nime wo mu no de kwaku eye bebre ye beje wo visa ma be to visa be ko nyina ye be ticket is visa no kwasa abafom dollar number from the ticket you be hwe bibia nti na yatete so ama no
wow
yatete so because of niema na abafom no abuza na yaka wo say giraffe center ye be call e wo Kenya Eye of Kenya City tour ye be call airport transfer nyina ye e ka ho bi kwago ni nyina wi a Dubai City ye be namu cruise Dubai what say Dubai cruise on the marina de ben nyina be call desert safari ni nyina namu Burj Khalifa Dubai Mall ye ko chini
mantis okase be didi
ye be di ye didi na ka ho ye be hwe wodi di na be di ni nyina be so to
that's a travel and see no Mivac for
Mivac travel and tour omana man 025-666-2508 and 025-666-2464 ye di no ye Mivac travel and tour experience adventure and luxury ye di no brana beji woni
Sounds na omu ye withholding tax on processed gold being so ye ho adwuma. Okay, emission levy.
Na COVID and so kwade say I implement
yes, but ni nyina so ka so much. But e dey na say si no kwan so ka kire say in the course of the year.
Yeah, that's your COVID tax na.
COVID no won some no say asakwa koda so I don't even know where it stands now.
Manager, me pie me no ye pie kwato ade no. Me sit no dem aye no. Oh.
No, mo em so dan kan. Yen twam the other day I was telling you here. Say COVID levy no man twam.
COVID levy omo.
The other day no say na ye kan wa den na prophet major. Ne ne prophet major. Na me kan wasem. Oh, but nka wo yi before no wa hint yen. Say but in the course of the year no you bet me introduce tax be say because mo ka chere say mo be say the two boot aba o man kan chere.
Am say baba.
O kan e obi abe yi
Dabi.
See na you so say yes ni ada ye ho so ni ehun ba bi o man na
ko no ma wontua to boot to fair
etina me ka say papa yi wa ben me yada no oba ye wa ben wo bo adwuma but wa chere me say won san so ne no kwafo because ye ndan sorry now me kan chere say D-Levy ko withholding tax on bettings and gaming ko on processed good withholding tax ko emissions levy we say ko now all of a sudden you be read the budget na obi a we say you don't believe say yeah the taxes beba no growth and sustainability levy we moving from 1% to 3%. There is a special import levy and on next soon this year 2025 and then you say baby papa why extended to 2028. There are so many taxes that or they are within 6 months and I say why extend here within 6 months and we are not even talking about it. After the year so that year about saying that all of a sudden Obekache say you treating with urgency, certificate of urgency.
David Aboye, or see the entire COVID levy in Chamono. Almost say Nanado de Koye IMF.
No money. No need finance committee so.
Okay.
Was he not part of the finance committee? And I know my campaign on catches on Beckham. Who your finance committee? No, so you know.
I believe say they know.
You know everything. Bibi of course be a winning. Okay, say they didn't and for bo Sam George Chisa. Because the Biana Sam George catcher say he's on the committee. He knows exactly what Eslausu is doing. It's the Eslausu yanem why. Eslausu na kwa catcher. He tell question say mo increase it way. Move away you say. Sana no catcher. It's una one information.
Also on our catcher MT for some moment so.
Yes.
Competitive advantage.
Yes.
Over.
I did some that Japan country or energy. Because not Japan also.
Could you also be say? Already budget in March, right?
March.
Could you be saying that no one evaluating the depth of the energy sector?
There be until now munya sa ample time no evaluation bay. It's not transition and you real evaluation. Nobody is not saying I've constantly told you say sir energy crisis in every time my NPP back since 2017 they told us say in as much as I also add up to sir you know MW no meaning megawatts and I say there's one of they can in as much as also add majority of energy sector issues a
monetary problem.
The piano problem is it's the piano catches a quite on the first one or moving yes one and here.
Yeah, but now it's over
it's no say you say
the new administration.
It is all a managerial issue. Sasan Makacho that I am managerial issue no beyond the Osika or the
managerial issue.
And you're beyond the Osika or the Tuaka.
Because as I know it, which I'm not holding brief for NDC, which I'm very angry with this
new reality.
Because what you want to come to me, Nika, it's normal. You should understand this. The American can say, in as much as the eco we understand say 2016. Time our power budgets in buy. There were extra cash being also straight to your power supplies, which the funds were ready. But another buy, those funds were diverted into the free SHS.
Yeah.
It's instead of meeting the needs of the power providers, almost says cannot share free SHS.
Yes.
It's about the so they have no reason to talk about
exactly. But yes, I know more winning now, so can be. And now Ghana forecast okay. Oh, 4 years now the amount I say more opportunity for another 4 years. Yeah, shady. 8 years no say na Ghana for say na what that die check. But me ahwa am what that die. Inti munje 38%. Na mu hu se ebu ofumo. Na omo kasa ho omo ka so omo fix it in their own ways. Omo so omo fix it. Yemfa mom no mma fix it. Omo ba no. Ana nipa ya boni din say yesi kenyina wo mehwe ntutu yesi kaka che say he doesn't believe say ye here additional taxes bia na de abuoma na just compliance ye betima survive. He is even looking forward to say by 2028 2027 Now in taxes to GDP ratio, we're moving from 13.8%. That was the last time about 2022. Eddie Akobe 18%. On one catcher. It's all of a sudden. Uber read the budget 3 months ago. Now for us have a catcher so discussion. I bet this might say because a canna yes and another dibu in a who buffons in a man and I don't know for about 38%.
That means I have to pay.
No, but he should have known before coming to tell us, say, we don't need additional taxes.
Other means of generating funds.
Yes.
Without
burdening us.
Okay.
More names. Supremo, all of a sudden, they go to Parliament. Today's date is 4th. On the 3rd of June. Koya, yes, be the certificate of agency. Koya, all of a sudden. Yes, so that is it. That is the agency I'm talking about.
And my problem is my problem is with NPP.
Okay, so
was it necessary to walk out? In as much as they have the higher majority, let your voice be heard.
And their voice was heard, but they realized
why walk out? Why walk out?
Because they are not for the ecosono. Say it will be on record. Say we were there. You see,
I've never been supported.
There is a difference. Supremo. Yes. I'm refinishing. And yet, Baumia. Yeah, I'm refinishing.
Now, what walk out?
Supremo, the truth is that being there. Na ye pronounce bibiano different from walking out in ye pronounce walking out a bigger statement to say you are not for the akosono cry and you don't want to be part of it cry because we will debate and somehow walking nobody is listening to you.
Okay,
sanity it is a metina ho ahwe na me debate be we na won fam debate in here dey any me pie na asoma mpesa mo ka no some numbers because at a point they even raised say yenye head count because they believe say numbers na so.
Yes,
the NPP, the minority, raised, said they didn't see emergency. No more numbers, no go on. NDC for no and so say, it's raising head counting. It got to a point, yes, I know. And I'm saying, say, sad, you know, at 2 force and quiet, and when 10 see Supreme had there, D-Levy, Krumha, how many months, how many weeks, and D-Levy once a mama, I'm the communicators, whether some more communicating here. Some of them communicating here. How many times now? Omama radio so TV so.
There was extensive deliberation. There was extensive deliberation.
Still no more. This time around, you are bringing something of this sort. You don't discuss it with Ghanaians. You go to Parliament all of a sudden. We see you treating with urgency because a law. And say I can't say now say yen and tem said you be free bill their law. It's the COVID time. COVID time.
Yeah, taxes ka for didn't know.
Escafon no wine. Supremo, na dia wo. Supremo one is getting. Supremo one is getting. Na dia wa toka no, nipa na wa toka no, say ono so fuo no, na fuo ne boy di o.
Say mo na mo yiska, na me ye na mo ya ye ka ne na.
And the man ye ya.
Ye ka ne na.
O ka no na dia ni nyina nche. Some mo ka dia simu nyina nche, but you see you be fro trotro ni bi. O be fro boat. O be kwa fro pragia. Dia eja e wo mo ne say last week said the uncle for a meeting for a kuma.
No,
because you see flew about. Yes. Baby, crowd what? Taxi stations no. Or mo catch uncle for mo for mo. You find say first no 5 cities. Oba mo GBA 4 cities 50 pesos. And they do 4 cities. Or channel be near say 5 cities. Bubu so so then you say committee for no mo de rate no. Echo station ye do mo famre.
Ti the penny.
Yes, I call back. And conforming about the videos so internet be brave.
So do you feel say
the ordinary Ghanaian affect no?
But okay, let's flip the coin. And some way no, I have me when we have much opinion.
Okay.
Right now, maybe it's a question for the streets. Maybe I am some the margin trouble. You were paying 17 cedis per liter. You were okay to pay per liter 17 cedis. No any problem. Say you know. Liter about 12 cedis. And you say, because of say best of the one account when I got 13. Why are you angry?
It doesn't make sense.
And I 17 on you.
Minimum to adding.
No talk.
Metal because it's about 12 and also metal because no one made that sorry. No. Made that sorry. No. Men fanasa. So made that sorry. Yeah, catch them say I have 5 cedis crana. Mekwa kotoba. So catch them say 5 cedis no. Mean to want tax 50 pesos square mega.
Okay.
That is the basics. So you know what some in the year count.
Okay.
And yes, akwa do 20 series and akwa do 30 series asem ne yeka said their price in the city biana me kan chem say me say metu tax wo me metu tax say awa abra wo kro ye wo preach a kire me say me hia say metu tax now we fit say ba omi aka kire say on be movie from taxation to is it industrialization to agriculture okay but omi no say from taxation to the industrialization and go see them and go for enda
but kwakwe dey me can say from 17
it doesn't make sense.
No,
you because Supremo didn't ya Sadia no kwade ni say the bam kran say enei abedu 12 or china bit mas akwa 17. So that one kwade we shouldn't even tolerate it. And then my see no there be and then my see the mu enye ha. Na dollar nsa anko back to 17.
It means that
over the country say dollar na 17 you know. Who be yi tax 1 million 1 significant. No.
I perfectly understand what you're trying to say.
It's in my mama yen so say ya na akwa kodu be bi ni say kodro. Eno no ho. 2 D-Levy ani empa na de ye D-Levy discussing about
I think it's 1.6 billion or so.
Yes, close to 2 billion.
Yeah, 1.9 1.8 billion.
Yeah, no crown. You see, and say you tax Ghana for that amount of money. And then kwana mode ye because you know the amount says cannot create. Do you know say it is anticipated said this particular way will bring in something around 5 billion. Anka yo nyaboni yo but yet krom ha what did they hear so these same people have constantly told you say enye sika na edum so but now they are telling us say sika na dey ba be sustain dum so no it's no nokre bia ni ba bia are they going to tell us say I didn't know anka obetimaka emphatically say for the next ebia 18 months yendundum light
okay
you doom lighter it say you tuana say dundum lighter me wo ho kwan se me kwa kosi no Felix Fosuku ache
one me sister
o te ho me si Felix Fosuku ache te ho ye all boss on me I was shocked
so na ba be chechi
and you see sanka wo ma me opportunity kakra bia Dave Nsambo timer at force and started so kasa the first 30 seconds you see say Zanato wasn't comfortable said you see share papa no smile see ni trust so wo so ni too na embarrassing so be ma Dave Nsambo
so can that means Zanato that be potential president man.
Oh, na se Zaneto de ye Dutch president no a part we na ma omo kwan.
Asoma yi na free.
Ye Dutch president 12.2. So no 12.2. O de man boka kra bi. Debi. Oh, 12.1, 12.2.
Oh, sasa doctor.
12.2.
Doctor Bobia am chawe. Doctor Bobia.
12.2.
Yeah, me chawe.
Oh, what started? Me take kakra bi asana de supreme asaba.
Okay.
Kakrebi.
MUT, what kasa?
Kakrebi.
25 Act 1135 to increase the rates of the energy sector shortfall and debt repayment levy in order to raise additional revenue to support the payment of energy sector shortfalls, reduce energy sector legacy debt, and stabilize power supply.
Honorable Finance Minister, for the record, tell the House how is he under certificate of agency or how is the bill supposed to be introduced?
Right, Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the object of this bill is to raise additional revenue to support the payment of energy sector shortfalls, reduce energy sector legacy debt, and to stabilize power supply. Mr. Speaker, the power sector is the biggest economic and fiscal risk we face presently. It could lead to a major crisis if we fail to confront it head-on. The challenges in the energy sector are quite enormous, emanating
Abuja de kwaku kan nyina
omo na tie animu
Dave
na atofo se mo omo na tie animu bufuro bi ani ho
de kwaku ka bi am no me no be jiw to
okay
me support de okay nyina me support kwaku but Senator dey obi na ebo
why you so embarrassed
obi na ye no
we see ni tie ase
obi ye no sister say and I said the lady was blushing wo feel as a say
doctor asam na ne ka no debi ontimi hwe no asam na ye
obi
ne stress ye se nene de ye disika na eba be sustain energy yi agisi kotu ansa ne eba be sustain the energy sector asoko no ne ra hu bi danti bi da sa asem be ne free hen supremo na enyoma call for urgency to say covid it me ba e ma ye to bobo ho e Parliament nene ye the idea eba be impose on Ghanaians and Ghanaians in your comfortable. Ya found my public domain and me and home. All of a sudden, your core parliament is seeing treating as agency. Near Jinaso, Emim for Zechun Confonsa. I can't receive free Nadich Yako. Ye besha see it ya. Nagani at Yassi near her Sadili. Supreme Wadaroma.
I was just a me Bobroma, na maybe a Ghana problem, Kwaku. Ghana, your problem as a country. It has always been two things. Ghana problem has been a discipline problem and a thinking problem. Yeah, oh, sir, D-Levy. One of the reasons why I mean, who said be a mitrebian and boof?
Nituya.
It's not mitrebian and boof. A can't be in a buffon and ado. More the policy ba. Kwaku Ghana you will the problem na a mobilization problem. Kwaku sikana see fit through no. I know what deal.
Yes.
Mama can't just say stadium. Edeka billions.
Yeah.
Magic. Mama can't just say containers. I Makope. And I'm not so bon when we come.
I have to almost so long. Sending in our.
Oh, now they're not channel for the mail and an name.
Nenning in our.
Tell me different.
Some message in Apple. Would they ever come once a week?
What did I mention? And the problem of Ghana has been a mobilization problem. The kind of companies in Ghana who are not paying the right taxes, the companies in Ghana who are not paying the right amount of energy they use.
No more money,
you too much. It's you are not mobilized. They just say if okay, may have no problem paying it, but they just say that money no enko CV through enko share nipa makum yenu mi ense because already in the ono community mean to your moto ya manana e mahama 8 months animal onye careful na 8 months over 6 months they say you can be a slow down because your man 8 months say 8 months do baby out there yeah your more grace period jiwani to parties akese do what you want to do but eya fune your more grace period don't take advantage of your grace period no it is so disrespectful as a country say what they emra obabe jisika every Ghana for then you take it to parliament that same day is my passing. What kind of disrespect is that?
That's a certificate of agency.
Esa mu ade man for bua maye Ghana penny for esa man for bua maye man for ni die amaye as a chere say ye ti kroma ye ti Ghana hanom na imodi mbabe jisika free ho and this amount of money no because we even comparing with the you compare with Mahama de no and another de is now Mahama problem another problem was said there was no cap on the amount of money
yes
but amount na margin and also
yeah
so at least let's discuss it. Oh, okay, discussing a mobile. Okay, can come from 50 pesos. So the bill money is 75. Okay, also okay, we better fair 5 liters a day. Mon fan channel. Now let's discuss. Now the call now is my passing. It doesn't make sense. As you are taking advantage of that penna ya per wasem. What taking advantage of sir? Need the amount when I am out grace period. Some 8 months grace period. We say, oh, you're in a honeymoon. We are not going to pressure you. No, you are taking advantage of it. You are a fantastic young man, Masa. They be a mechanic. They say be a wood to be a who position cry. Don't be here. So I tell now when you're finance minister, it's who will be the finance minister. Why you careful? If you be you never corner. NPP for be disturbed. Now fair no, and so be a different conversation. As my year is simple. Any amount of money you're taking money from us, let us understand it. You're about it. I'm so personal. I was so shocked.
I don't know. So yes, sir.
Yes. I didn't see.
Omnia de basa or no raise nessa into all Casano Corker, you know, say Gina, so say, and into no raise certificate of agency. When you're reason say, what's a honano? A quiet before baby,
Mama, we will love you. We love all of you. My name may be a more fear any pastor from one before the pastor dim wheel. A unfortunate, yes, sir. At all. Yes, sir, at all is forcing. Yes, sir. We enjoy this amount a doors of crowd.
Oh, 20 pesos be 30 pesos be
1 cent per liter. It is a way use of V6 V, and I wouldn't be ashamed before cry. Almost our point is Shamima Muslim.
Being your free coupons.
Facebook. I'm willing to pay. What's so coupon?
You have a coupon.
One way you couldn't know when you use coupon.
You have a way.
So what I'm willing to pay. What are you going to pay? Best deal says episode number free UK. Edinburgh, Ghana, from UK to Ghana, and one of the best deal door-to-door shipping. UK hono, he province ben awo, county ben awo, states ben awo. Ye ba be fa oni ma no. Ne ba bia pese de call Ghana so ye de be call. Obi on mo way busy or pese ye shopping ma no. Or ba di Ghana, but we hear ma UK. Obi o UK no near that job. See aye toto ni ma na ship de ba. Ye me kan cho se bia yera, en kan cho se swati. Ye kan cho se data se de ba na me dru. No matter time e be show se de be ba ne ba be dru. Tino phone number is 0241961165 and your Ghana number. UK number is 077-435-34857 and 0774-6300-7086. Phone number no. Na one year en kasana bibia enye kama.
You are not going
to pay. We are going to pay. Esa na mo respect here.
The coupon no kwa no sa do kufu station na eye ne bo no eye kama na ye di nuru papa na afra no. Ye ho na adeje. Na fi wo a obetima atọ de emu ha no na won so asa akutu
ya disrespecting us na entwaye entwaye kra
me de se na wo kasa asem we ade ba ko e wo parliament ne se on se debate no ebo etutu nyoma bibiri mu ntokuro on se na wo ka ho asem eti ka mbe kan ye no ya to ye bo ase ye debate we say oh ene ade ne enya no bia 5 liters bi ade ne enya say liters bi ade ne enya say dan ka ye debate on na etutu mu ntokuro nyina ne ehu ha wa ye be fa so a ye betimi aye nneoma yie eya ma believe say we are seated on a time bomb na so ma anya no gidigidi ni takahye amfamfam ama ye tima amfase a me say akabe 1 week 2 weeks bi a ye di agro ahwe a how bi a buy so Ghana ha no so they had to try every possible means no ma ye for another thing so ehu and so on say nneoma ba say ya anka council of state I know say they have like 30 days some come back and say ya deliberate we say our council of state was 72 hours.
Yeah, this so this because it's a agency.
So yes, and na make say omoma yen so no no mfama anoma oman nim no very urgent. Ghana pay for Ebola ba ye COVID ba bi bibi very urgent ni agina so na pass mra bi na etimi aboa ma what I say.
How urgent is this? We so problem bi ba on.
Entina mka cho say we on a time bomb so mu jato I think say we mu jato be 1 week. Say 7 days you create a problem be papa.
And we nza kwa no so do je you.
Debi we be bia o no je be bia.
We say we ska bi ma ko banka ko yize mi njua levy.
Ba ba kwa for trotro. Aha.
Untofu so beto.
D-Levy. On this note me dem me dem cake buy.
Cake buy.
Say E-Levy my cake. Me so me cake buy. Supreme na me dem cake buy.
We busia. Wana ye sa cake we.
Me dem cake aba.
Dave we mu bia na.
Me dem cake aba.
Wana ye cake no.
Me dem cake aba Supreme.
Russia presents D-Levy.
Ah, me dem cake aba. Yes.
I was a minimum re.
E-Levy cake aba me so me dem cake.
Kwa minimum re.
Supreme why ready na yemfa yinimra. Yemfa mesi wanim. Yemfa yin nka ho.
Oh but kwa kuna D-Levy.
Yemfa mesi wanim Supreme dum so levy. Adepa monfa Supreme cake nimra. Say Supreme. Say Supreme unja. Ana ofesi yapon. Menda yentwa na.
Cake bi wamba.
Okay, we dey Supreme yankwa ni, we be tracking.
Oh, me disappoint me. Me disappoint.
Say, nobody just.
Disappoint me.
Already just.
Son pa, ya mom grace period 8 months.
Debi o, una adema obi no what na be 8 months there, una push sa agenda no so dey can only say 8 months ye fair.
Ya mom fanji.
We say dey bia ka say 8 months then ke fair. Dey bia oka. Supreme. Eleze, ye the cake aba. Eti D-Levy.
Ba kwa say you the some way aba.
Debi o.
Ayo das ye nyaw. Yanka. Yanka so for me.
Me catch her say. Kona NPP kono. Meti ase. But I looked at policies na no mum you know. And I felt to say policy na aban we say anu ode ba no. Na mbro Dr. Baumi ade no so but na Ghana for abre Dr. Baumi ne nkofo enti momra o ze de bia na mkasa asem ne tro e ho keke na me gina e ho keke me he policy no keke e ho keke na me gina ya bre mo enti momra
disappointed as kwagu you move on disappointed ya ko
e ba yo zo din ne egbo Say the shell corn.
Senior the Bayano.
Yɛfrɛ me Nana Kwame, meyɛ taxi driver. Na ɛnka ne na me sisi. Ɛso me sisi a na aka me na ato na twetwe me. Menya 3P garlic mixer no. Aboa me paa.
That's a miracle bi wo aduro no. Kyɛ sɛ mafu no koraa sɛ deɛ sia twemi ankasa me humi esi so. Sɛ me humi ana esi so. Wobɛka sɛ deɛ bibi hyɛ me so bi no. Ɛsɛ nyinaa yɛ normal. Me BP na tumi no ti paa me sa. 3 days ni. Na ɛdɔ na ankasa de Nyankopɔn de ayi bi ahoɔden kyema ayi bi. Ɛnya sɛ mketewa ana sɛ we de mɛfrɛ wa ka kyerɛ na. Me mfa nhyɛ me nkwa me ho.
Me de abe. Fa sɛ 3 years ni. Ɛna asɛ me gyina hɔ a me nan mu sisi nya sɛ me kwa me we dia me ko bia mu sɛ mo tumi duro. Saa bɛ 6 years ni o. Sɛma sisi a me yɛ maji sɛ ɛnɛ me gya na saa yare na nku me prɛko. Ɛnɛ 4 days ana me kɔtɔ 3 garlic mixture no. Sɛma me ka sɛ Nyankopɔn no yam sɛ ɛnɛ ya me no ka sɛ me ho atɔ me a me dwen wa me ntia sɛ
3P garlic mixture. Ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops. Fred Piwak ewo 024 89 288 24 and 020 100 0021.